Will Nate Diaz get some revenge for the MMA fighters as he takes on Jake Paul? See who fighters are picking in the latest edition of MMA Pros Pick.
Oh my gosh, Jake Paul all day. I mean, Nate Diaz is not a boxer. He's an MMA fighter. He's like literally going up against a legit boxer now and professional athlete in Jake Paul. So he's making a name for himself, man. He's getting really good and he's being smart with who he picks. I'm going for Jake.
Nate.
Jake Paul.
I hope Nate. It's hard because, again, Nate's been having to focus on MMA. So he's been having to do jiu-jitsu, wrestling, and striking this whole time, where Jake's been able to just kind of focus on boxing, having the money. He's able to buy the best trainers. And, he doesn't have to work. He doesn't have to worry about anything besides, boxing. He does it for fun and for the, competitive. I mean, boxing's kind of weird, whereas they might stop it for a cut. I could see something like that for, any Diaz brother fight. Even with the boxing gloves, I see him getting cut. So I could see that stoppage pretty easily.
Don't care.
Oh, my God. I'll go with Nate. I'll go with little boy Nate. I like Nate a lot, so.
Nate, Nate Diaz. I'm going to go with Nate Diaz.
Oh, my God. Man, I don't know. Because, you didn't mean that Nate doesn't have, a lot of power, so I don't know if he's going to put, maybe he'll edge a decision. He's better skill-wise than Jake Paul, but it depends if Jake Paul's cardio is, there and he can, bully Nate around, the whole fight. But I'll go with Nate by decision on that one.
Because it's just boxing and with Jake Paul's size, I can see him landing some big shots. And Nate Diaz just has so much scar tissue that if he opens up a big cut, I could see them even stopping the fight early, due to a cut, in the second or the third round. Again, if it goes into the later rounds, obviously Diaz is going to take over. But I think by the time it gets that point, it might be too late. I think Jake will be durable enough to make it to the end of the fight, and he'll probably win enough rounds in the beginning of the fight that he'll at least take the decision.
I got Nate. Nate's the homie. I like Nate. He told one of my buddies, man, why doesn't Max root for me, man? He needs to start rooting for me. Yeah, he told my buddy because he knows I know him, and I was like, I do root for him. I guess he's like, what do you mean? He's like, I saw like a thing with he did a preview or a prediction against me versus Masvidal, and said I lose, and but his friend was like, well, he was right, So yeah, I'm always going for Nate. Shout out to Nate Diaz, 209 West Coast. I'm always rooting for Nate Diaz now. So yeah, West Coast baby.
Ugh, that one's hard. I honestly think Jake Paul will win that.
It's got to be Nate Diaz, man. It's got to be Nate Diaz, surely. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's got incredible pressure. Obviously, with boxing gloves, it's where he feels comfortable. So I've got to give it to Nate, man.
I mean, that's a tough one because it's is it rigged, though? If it's not rigged, I just feel like Nate Diaz is probably going to win it if it's rigged, but not. I mean, because you got to think about it. I think boxing plays into the Diaz brothers a lot better than MMA. I mean, they're good at MMA, but I just think, the toughness of them, nobody's really put Nate away. And all you got to do is drop to a knee and you get 8 seconds. You know what I mean? So I just feel like in that aspect, I feel like Nate's going to win.
Oh, man, I got to remind the MMA guys need to win. Nate Diaz. I think Nate Diaz, if you want to go out there and get it done for MMA guys.
I hope they knock each other out. Yeah.
I'm going to have to go with Nate Diaz. It's 10 rounds. And I don't think people understand. I heard about his boxing. He's been able to train with Ward. The dude can swing all day. So I see him getting it up there.